Hi everyone.
So finally, I'm going to build a gaming PC. This one's for my work and also for high-end gaming. So let's get started.
The budget I have set myself was around 2000 Canadian dollars, but I easily got past it. I ended up spending more than $3,000. One of the main investments. This is the Asus ROG Strix RTX 3060. I got this off of Facebook Marketplace for about $1,000. The processor is the Intel Core i9 10900K. It's one of the best of its class. Samsung 980 Pro 1 TB SSD M.2, the fastest M.2 SSD. And I went ahead and bought two sets of 32 gigs of Trident Z RAMs. Each of all of these clock at 3200, overclockable. Let's see if I can, how far I can go. They all have RGBs. Let's see how good it looks on the beautiful Cooler Master TD500. This one comes in the white color with the mesh in the front, with 3 big fans in the front, with space for radiator up top and space for plenty of things. This is an ATX cabinet. And for CPU cooling, I went with the same Cooler Master because I like Cooler Master. I went with the 2-fan setup for CPU cooling. It's a liquid cooling radiator. I spent so much time to pick the right one which is compatible with all these components, plus which looks good, and it's from ROG Strix. It's about $450. So this one's compatible with any future upgrades I may have, like maybe I'm trying to upgrade to 11th gen processor, maybe I'm trying to get a 3090 RTX GPU. They all go good with this one. It has 3 slots for M.2 SSDs, plenty of storage. You can put 3 GPUs if I can, but since 3060s are not compatible with SLI. So let's unbox each one of these babies and build our gaming PC. Let's unbox this one. Do you think I can do it in one pull? Here's the magnetic air filter for the radiators. This is magnetic, so you can take it out and clean anytime you need. Even though I got the RAM from the G-Skill Trident Z, it is compatible with Asus's RGB sync. Even though Cooler Master has some fans, it has ARGB. It is syncable with all those devices. Basically, this is how it works. The PSU will go here, and all the cables will come up here. We'll connect with the motherboard from this slot, and this is just the back frame. So this is the ROG Z590A gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. This comes in all white with a Wi-Fi extension and 3 M.2 slots and everything. Let's get straight and unbox this. The Wi-Fi antenna, which I will not be using because I will be putting LAN. They gave a USB-C male to female connection, and there are some cars doing feats. Look at that. Look at those colors. So apparently this and this is the M.2 slot. This is the back. Everywhere they keep thinking about branding and making it look good. So these are the 4 slots for RAM, 4 DIMM slots. So the CPU, the main heart and mind of this whole computer. And this is the final piece of thing you care about. The CPU core i9. Yes, beta? And it's heavy. It's heavy. I know it has 10 cores, 20 threads, overclockable up to 5.2 gigahertz, but comes in box with 3.7 gigahertz. It's the 10th gen processor. So I'm pretty sure it's this way. That's it. Yeah. That's it, it's locked. The next one, G-Skill Trident Z RGB RAM, 4 of 16 gig RAMs. This is one of them. Look at this, it's heavy. It's heavy with the RGB coloring panel, cooling panel. It's built on metal on sides, so it's good for cooling. To here. Well, this is not a max actually. This motherboard can take up to 128 gigabit. So yeah, as it says, A1, A2, B1, B2. I'm gonna start working on these things. A1, A2, B1, B2. Since we have all 4. It's a Samsung SSD 980 Pro. It has speeds up to 7 gigabytes per second, read and write. It's 1 terabyte. More hard disks on this one, so you have plenty of SATA connections too. It's gonna be really hot in here. It may go up to 70-80 degrees centigrade, so we cannot have any piece of plastic. So let's get rid of that. Now it's time for SSD. It's a Corsair PSU. I'm going with the 850 watt power to power the whole CPU, GPU, RAMs, and blah 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 blah. Cables. So this is a fully modular PSU, which means you can get pieces of everything you may want to connect instead of traditional PSUs where you don't know how many cables are going, but you just have one big ass cable with 24 pins in it and bring it and put it into the motherboard and take the connections from motherboard. Now this is not the kind. About the hard disk, if you're still old-fashioned, you have big hard disks to connect. This is where you put it. Almost all the motherboard is black, but this panel, which shows in the front, is white. I'm happy, I didn't expect that. This is the cooler master. 2-fan CPU cooler. It's a radiator with liquid cooling. It has RGB too. It has only 2 fans, even though the case is compatible for 3 fans up top. I thought it's enough for just the CPU to have 2, but I also left 1 fan's room more just in case in future maybe I wanna cool the CPU or sorry, not the CPU, the RAM, or maybe the GPU. I might need an extra space for a radiator. So I'm going to open this heatsink, because I don't have heatsinks. I have a heatsink. I have heatsink. Good, I don't need to buy one. Okay, so this is the ROG Strix RTX 3060. There you go. So why I went with ROG Strix? Because the build is good, the construction and everything. Ooh, oh my god, look at this, I love it. I love it. It's so huge. This one is the LED panel. As you can see, I had to take out the GPU. It's been a rough time. I had to take out the whole motherboard, fix these nuts from the back, fix the CPU cooler. I got everything fixed up. Now this is the final step right now. So I'm putting this radiator up top. This is the top part. Here it goes. Let me put in the screws. Try to keep everything as clean as possible. This is the RGB. This is for the fan. These are the radiator connections. Radiator have 2 fans, 2 RGBs. Everything is going from the back. Moment of truth. Everything is connected. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm gonna turn this on. Do you see some lights? It has got some connection. Nothing's running. Voila! It's working.